what we have to deal with trying to get out of here. Alright guys, it's day one, headed to Mama Tried, Wisconsin, and it is absolutely disrespectful outside. Look at what we have to deal with trying to get out of here. We were going to leave Thursday morning. It is Wednesday afternoon after work. We're going to get out of here to try to get ahead of what's left of this storm. Hopefully, by some of the intro, you saw some stuff of Mama Tried, which means we actually made it, because right now, I don't know if we're going to, but it's snowing really bad. We got to get out of here, hopefully drive 4 hours today. Don't know if that's going to happen, but we are in the worst spot of this storm in North Carolina. We just got to get west and get out of here and hopefully get ahead of this. All right, we've been driving for a little while. We didn't get as far as we wanted to, but for a good hour there, it probably took twice as long. The roads were terrible. I was not filming much because it was pretty hairy there for a little bit. Where we were, like where we left our home, the snow was crazy. It was like 5 inches, and luckily after about an hour and a half drive, it started to clear up. A lot of traffic, a lot of wrecks, but it was insane. But we're at the hotel for the night, so let's go check it out. Hopefully it's not bad. We've stopped in this town before. It's like Withful, Virginia. I have no idea how to say it, but it's just one of them towns. Pretty big, so there's a lot of options. Let's see what we get. All right, first part of the trip down. Like I said, that first little area was pretty hairy there, but it's okay. We made it through. Lots of cars in the ditch. We did all right. Luckily, you know, truck's 4-wheel drive, and we had so much weight in the back, probably at least 1,000 pounds. So it wasn't too bad at all. We're gonna get a night's sleep. The goal was to basically just make it out of the weather. So tomorrow won't be near as icy because we won't have to go through so much. It really wasn't about getting that much closer because I think we still have 12 hours of drive time. So still a very long day. So we're gonna get to bed a little early and then leave super early and just try to make up this time and get to Mama Tried at a decent time, because last year we got there very late Friday and then had to work all day Saturday, then half the day Sunday and start heading home. It was rough. Now let's go check out this hotel. All right, well, it's the next day, and no, that's actually not the sun. That's a parking lot light pointed at our hotel room. We came in here last night and just kind of cleaned up and went straight to sleep, or tried to anyways, because it's like 5 hours after I laid down, which isn't bad, but we're going to get moving here. The hotel room actually wasn't that bad. The bed sucked a little bit, but you know, not bad for like 90 bucks. But we're gonna get out of here. We're not even worried about breakfast. I need to get ice for the cooler at the gas station across the street, gas up, and we need to get moving. The GPS says if we leave right now and do not stop, we'll get to the hotel at like 2:10, which obviously won't happen, but we have good time for the day. Hopefully all the bad weather is behind us and we can make some good time and get to Milwaukee. Let's see what happens along the way. All right, we made it less than a mile down the road to get gas, and I almost died already. I went to get out of the truck and I stepped down and immediately just left the chat. I went straight down. It's time for some ibuprofen because I hit my hip so hard on this right here. I was sprawled out on the ground. Absolutely terrible. Great start to the day. So hey, if that's the only accident we have today, that is awesome. But we're gonna go in, get an energy drink, get some ice for the cooler, and get on the road and try not to die. Alright, this is like our second stop or something. I don't know. We're getting gas. I've driven us to maybe like a quarter of the way through Indiana. I'm gonna take like a little power nap. The wife's gonna try and drive. She's excited about that. But we're gonna stop before we get to Chicago so I can drive the rest of the way. I'm just trying to get me like a little hour nap or something like that. But still icy, still snowy. The roads are good, but the weather's still kind of frightful and not so delightful. Well, we finally made it. Got all our stuff. We're at the hotel. Finally get to our room. We'll see what we got. All right, we made it to the room. Room's not bad, nice and cozy. Got all our stuff. Need to take this back. We don't have a view of the rave. We have a view of the parking garage, which is fine. But we need to get this back, move the truck, and then figure out what we're gonna do. I know there's a pre-party, not sure what's going on. Maybe get some food, and my parents are here, so I need to meet up with them. But someone's ready to pre-party. This old-time elevator is kind of cool. They have doors that swing open, plus the slide-in door. Very, very old-timey. It's easier if you just do that. But good luck.
Down there.
So we're back in the hotel room. It smelled like tire smoke and all that. We had a good time going out, got some food, then we went to the hi-hat, and I don't know how much you're gonna get to see. I didn't really record much there because the music was so loud, and of course you can't, you know, show private music or whatever on here, but you get to see the burnout. That was kind of cool. Definitely could not see or breathe not too long into that, and yeah, kind of got blinded there for a little bit, but that was really cool. Had some drinks, met up with Gary and some friends. My parents were there, got to meet up with them, and tomorrow we're gonna load in and start kind of a bit of the work day. We're gonna load in. I don't know how that's gonna go, and then we have Flat Out Friday tomorrow night, and then working all day Saturday and half the day Sunday, and unfortunately headed back home after that. But let's shower. We stink after all that, so let's shower, get clean, and get to bed. Well, it's Friday morning. That means it's time to go do some work. The wife's gonna finish getting ready. We're gonna go over to the rave, find our spot, get our packet, tickets, all that kind of stuff, and do the pre-work stuff. We'll come back, get her, and do the thing that's the worst, which is setting up. I don't know what's worse, setting up or breaking down. We'll see. All right, we just checked in, got our paperwork. It's a very dark spot right now. They don't have all the lighting in. We're in the basement, same spot as last year. I don't hate that. It's a pretty good spot, I think. Definitely not the busiest, but easy load in, easy load out, and everyone's got to come right by us. So pretty good spot. I don't mind it. I did realize, completely forgot my lighting. I think I forgot it. I had a bag of it and was gonna change a bunch of batteries. I don't think I did that, and I forgot. Oops. So we may have to run to town, get some stuff, or we're in town, but may have to run to Walmart or something and figure something out. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do it. All right, we're loading in. This is gonna take a minute, and not really much to film, but we got 2 new carts, makes it a little easier. We just have to get all this in there. All right, you can't really see me too well because it's dark, which is part of the problem. We're set up, but we're gonna have to go Walmart and figure out a lighting situation because your boy forgot most of his lights. So we're set up. We'll show you more once we actually get some lighting. All right, we got some food. We got our stuff we needed. We're gonna go set that up. I forgot the camera in the truck, so could take you along for lunch. But we have a little diner next to the hotel. I think it was called Michael's Family Restaurant. It's like a breakfast kind of brunch deal. So yeah, we're gonna go set back up, try to put some light in our booth, and then check around at what's already set up, because tomorrow we're not gonna be able to do that together. And the wife found one of the most expensive chairs she could find.
It's a rocking chair.
It's a rocking foldable chair for $75.
Worth it.
So we're just making money to pay our debts at this point. All right, we are illuminated. We got these little cheap lights from Harbor Freight. They're like $8, and they actually work really good. So we can see, customer looking in can see, you can see our shirts. So everything should work out. Let me get a picture taken of me. So we're gonna go walk around and check out what we can see while we don't have any obligations for the booth. And tomorrow we're not gonna be able to walk around together. So go check it out. All right, we're gonna go peek around before we head out of here, since tomorrow is going to be terrible and we're going to have to try and run away from the booth and get drunk while the wife takes care of everything for us. We'll see what happens. They got some beautiful bikes up here already. Let's go take a peek-see. Check it out. Stadium, Pfizer Forum. Pretty sure it's the Bucks Stadium. And getting ready. Made it through security. They didn't want the camera to come in. So I was like, a little strange. Everyone's got a camera on their phone, so but they were cool with it. They didn't say anything about the weed pen, so that was good too. I don't even want to tell you how expensive this was. I don't want to say it. I'm a little mad. Saturday morning, first day of the show. We left the forum last night from the races, went to Elwood's, but it was super packed. It was like 50 people outside and there were 1 for 1 going in, so that wasn't happening. It is disrespectful outside, super windy, super cold. We're headed to go set up. It's time to start the show. All right, we're a couple hours in. A lot of people have been walking around. So basically how it works is we vent from like 3 different sides in this particular spot. Basically 3 different sides, and that's the entrance right over there. So people come straight to us. It's been decently busy, but a lot of times people come in here because this isn't where you pay up top. So you go and have to go and pay later. People try to figure that shit out. So good time, we're working, and hopefully we'll show you some more soon. All right, we broke away. We're gonna go try to look around and see what they got on the next couple floors. All right, so this is basically the main room on the 2nd floor. Royal Enfield has their own little setup over there. Bunch of cool bikes. It's like 4 o'clock and this place is packed. So trying to be a vendor and hop around and look at some stuff, that's really not gonna happen. It is packed. Man, is it packed. We're gonna have to come back later to show you the bikes. Way too many people. Things are starting to die out a little bit. We've been hanging out in the booth. Alex has gone and walked around. We'll probably get a little bit of footage for you, maybe like quick footage, I don't know, but our banners have been selling out like crazy. These banners, we have them on the website, No Love for Rad Motherfuckers, and our Miles Over Trophies. They have been huge hit today. We don't have many more of these left. We've still got a few more of these. But they might actually sell out. We still got tomorrow to go. We got a few more hours left in us tonight. Hopefully a little bit later in the evening we'll take you back upstairs and really show you some stuff. But Mama Tried is just to show that you really got to experience it for yourself. All right, we're back in the ballroom. So much less people. So let's go check some stuff out. All right, so we just wrapped up our first night.
Day 1.
Kind of. First day of the show. So we're headed back to the hotel. We'll see what happens. Not sure much, but it's cold, very cold outside. Day one seemed to be pretty good, very hectic. I think it was busier than last year. I'm not sure, it's hard to tell, but man, was the top floors packed. But still had a great time, and I think sales were good, so I'm happy. All right, it is the next morning, and we are packing up a little bit. Had to go to the truck to get some stuff, and we're gonna take the cooler and some things and put in the truck. We did not really go out last night. We just ate at the hotel bar, and we didn't go out to Elwood's mainly because after the races, it was like 2 hours after the party started. The place was absolutely packed. The people who did get in say it was just uncomfortably packed, and we had to wait outside, and I didn't want to do that. So tonight, or last night, was the same deal. We wouldn't have gotten there. We packed up a little early, but we still wouldn't have got over there until like 2 hours after the party started. And it would have just been miserable standing outside trying to get in. So we just decided, since we couldn't get there early, we'll just call it an early night. And because we got to pack up everything today and get out of the hotel, work till 3, and then drive home. So we're going to see how that goes today. All right, we pretty much got everything ready. We need to hurry up and get out of here so we can pack this in the truck, check out of the hotel, and then get to our booth and kind of open everything back up. The last day at Mama Tried is always a little weird because we got to check out of our hotel, go set up, run the event. Luckily, it's only 3, and then we need to drive home as far as we can get and stop for the night so we can do the rest of the trip tomorrow on Monday. There's no way we can do the 14 hours and go straight home. Even if we did, we still wouldn't go to work Monday. All right, we are set up for the morning. It's probably like 30 minutes before the gates open, so we're just gonna run upstairs, do a quick lap, because I doubt we're going to do that again today. It's over at 3, and as soon as that happens, we're packing up and getting out of here. So let's go see some more motorcycles and just anything cool. So follow along. Yeah, it's a lot easier to go around this place when it's not quite open. Just spent some time talking to Jeff, looking at his 2 bikes. His bike is killer. We filmed this yesterday, but let's keep looking. Gates are going to open soon. Let's go back and see the wife and help her out. All right, so we are packed up. Mama Tried is over, so we're going to get out of here. We're kind of in the way. Got everything packed up. Once these vehicles can leave, we can leave. We'll get on the road and see how far south we make it. Hopefully we get back into our time zone, but we gotta get out of here. It's been fun, we gotta move. All right, we stopped for gas just outside of Indianapolis. We were almost out. We're probably gonna go a little further tonight. We're gonna get gas, get a little bit of food, hopefully transverse a little bit more. The truck was almost empty, so I'm sure this gas bill is gonna be a little high, but we're feeling good. We're not gonna finish the trip tonight, there's no way. we do have to stop, and we will get home tomorrow, but you'll see us at the hotel. And yes, I'm doing the PB dance. I got pee real bad, but I want to finish filling up the truck with gas, and then we'll move on. All right, it is the last morning of the trip. We made it to a hotel last night. Battery in the GoPro was dead, so we just kind of showered, hopped into bed. We're getting ready. The breakfast is about to be served at the hotel. We're trying to get out of here as quickly as possible, just to get back on that road and we can get home in a decent time. I think it's right around 10 hours, probably still left to drive. So, is what it is. We're just outside of Indianapolis. I wanted to get outside kind of the city. That way we weren't really gonna run into that traffic. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up, get home today, and then today is Monday. Saturday, we are leaving for Daytona. So I need to be all ready come Friday. So, gonna be a rough one, but let's get packed up, go see what they have for breakfast, and get on the road.
It's a little breezy, a little bit cloudier.
All right, we just did like a 4-hour stint on the road. Definitely needed to stretch my legs. I think we had like a little more than 100 miles to empty, but I wanted to go ahead and stop because we're getting ready to get into Charleston, West Virginia, and then through the mountains. So I figured we'll just go ahead, fill up, and get moving. She kind of woke up for a nap. She's been playing Switch all day, so being a little passenger princess. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, we're moving on pretty good. Can't really complain. The weather's finally nice. I hope to get home and there's not much snow. We're gonna see how that goes. The truck is absolutely disgusting. Like, we'll show it when we get home. Hopefully it's still kind of light out. But yeah, this thing needs a bath. And we have a lot of work to do when we get home. Well guys, that is a wrap. We are home. We've been home for a little bit. I've got to go ahead and empty out the truck already. We got some work to do. It's a Monday night. We're going to Daytona Saturday morning. Wow, there's so much work to do for that. But let's talk about Mama Tried. Mama Tried was an awesome time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think the bar the first night, the hi-hat, that was cool. That was really nice. It did suck to not be able to get into Elwood's. The first time, sounds like we could have made it into Elwood's, but a lot of people I knew ended up not going. So is what it is. After vending all day for 12 hours, which means you're there for like 13, it's a long day. So it happens. We didn't end up going there. The race was a lot of fun. I don't know if I do it every year, but maybe if I got people with me that have never been, I wouldn't mind going to the races again. But it was a lot of fun. It was really cool. And the best part about Mama Tried is the awesome bikes upstairs, but also the awesome people that show brings together. I feel like it's the first big show of the year, and a lot of people flock to it. Of course, a lot of the people there are local or somewhat local to the Milwaukee area. But there's so many people I just kind of know, different vendors, different people in the industry. It's really cool to see them. It was really cool to meet some of them for the first time. You know, you correspond online and you do all those things, but you finally get to meet them in person. That's really cool. So I really appreciate everybody who came up and saw me, said, hey, you know, got a picture, whatever. It was really cool to like see people out and about, talk to them, talk about experiences, talk about motorcycles. Everybody who asked me about the dyna build, thank you so much. We got to get working on that tomorrow, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Mama Tried was awesome. It was a good show. Business wise, it was awesome. It was our best show, so we're thoroughly enjoyed with it. Watching this video, if it makes you want to go to Mama Tried, please do, because I showed you like 1% of all that, because I have to work a lot of it. Like, Mama Tried is awesome, and there's pre-parties, post-parties, like there's a lot that goes on. It is just a party weekend. I don't get to show you much because I'm working a lot, and before I know it, 3-4 hours go by. So definitely go check it out if you're interested. They do it every February, I believe. There's different things that they do throughout the year, but Mama Tried up there in Milwaukee is probably the best. I'm going to say it's the best, even though it's the only one I've been to, but it is just an overall rad time. If you're interested at all, just go do it. I'll see you there next year. We're definitely going back. I think it's going to be an awesome time. If you've made it this far in the video, you are a real one. Hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Don't forget, this is on a playlist for the 2025 vending shows. We are rapidly getting there. We did a whole playlist just for the 2024 year, and now we're going to do it for 2025. This was the second show, and we're running straight into the third show. So subscribe if you're not subscribed. Check out our playlist. But as always, keep it wretched.